Hello everyone, I have some pretty big news here, and if this is anything like the Walking Dead Secret Lair news, it's gonna frustrate the heck out of the community. But Magic the Gathering announces crossovers with Lord of the Rings and Warhammer 40k. The thing that really frustrated many gamers, many fans of this game, with these weird crossovers, it's not necessarily the crossovers themselves, because we've had crossovers with things as absurd as My Little Pony. The difference is that they were just little decorations. They weren't playable in Eternal formats. That's not the case with the Walking Dead cards, and hopefully they have something in place here, maybe to make it so that they're not legal. They're not tournament legal. Mechanically unique cards that have nothing to do with the Magic the Gathering world, even ones that did, specifically being sold through the Hasbro store. Come to us, go directly through us on the internet. It rubbed people the wrong way. This is something that you would want to go to an event to get, or you would want to go to a game store to get. Having it online just kind of takes away that luster. In a way, it also cheapens the game too. There's several arguments against doing this exact thing. Now, personally, I think Lord of the Rings, if you have to do a crossover with anything, it should just be another fantasy-themed property. But I can still understand the people being upset, even though it would be a smoother crossover compared to, like, The Walking Dead. Warhammer 40k is kinda sci-fi, set in the future. There's weapons, guns, vehicles, and stuff like that. I don't think that would do so well. Magic the Gathering is set to announce new crossovers with other popular fantasy properties, including Lord of the Rings and Warhammer 40k. This is comicbook.com, by the way, so the news is breaking today, the 25th of February. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let's talk about this. This is pretty big news here. Also help me out by hitting the notification bell, just so my videos get out there quicker. Hasbro will announce the crossovers later today at an investor event, along with a reorganization that will spin out Wizards of the Coast into its own division. The Wall Street Journal was the first to report the news that Warhammer 40k and Lord of the Rings will both be coming to Magic the Gathering. With Lord of the Rings getting a full expansion, comicbook.com was able to independently confirm the reports. It is currently unclear whether Warhammer 40k will get a full expansion as well, or if this will be a secret layer drop similar to a crossover with The Walking Dead. If it's its own set, that's pretty darn sad. We shouldn't have an entire expansion dedicated to something that's not Magic the Gathering. That's just goofy. I've had a lot of reasons to be happy lately because the secondary market, old cards are actually growing in value. Contrary to what I previously thought during this pandemic that maybe people wouldn't be interested in buying Magic cards. Big downside has been Wizards of the Coast doing all of these insane crossovers that have nothing to do with Magic the Gathering. You got to appreciate the universe of Magic that you've created here, and just focus on creating something even better that's unique to Magic. But no, you got to make more money, and I guess, who are we to judge, right? We're just the players, we're just the people who've helped them get this far. So Wizards of the Coast had a massive 2020, making over $800 million in revenue thanks to Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons. Magic Arena has been incredibly popular on Twitch. Like when you talk about the most streamed games, it's up there. The Hasbro division is on track to double its revenue between 2018 and 2023, thanks to a boom in its two core properties. Now let's make something perfectly clear here. You can succeed, you can make a ton of money. It doesn't mean that you're fortifying what made Magic the Gathering great. Because Magic Arena can do really well, people like it, to each his own. But that's not paper Magic. What are you doing for the paper Magic players? You're creating all of these weird, mechanically unique crossover cards that are legal in Eternal formats. These are all being sold through the Hasbro store. These aren't going to see the game store, so you're depriving them of some kind of reason to go there, right? If you're a customer, it used to be you had specific products that you could only get at a game store. Not so many anymore. While Magic the Gathering has found new popularity due to the growth of the digital Magic the Gathering Arena game, Dungeons & Dragons has added millions of new fans thanks to an accessible rule set and increased exposure in pop culture. Notably, the two brands have also had multiple crossovers in recent years, with two D&D campaign setting books published based on Magic the Gathering settings, and an upcoming Magic the Gathering card set based on the D&D Forgotten Realms set coming later this summer. And this is sort of what I was thinking earlier on. It's just within Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro. If they're going to do any kind of crossover, that's what you would expect. But no, anything's possible now, apparently. You know, we might get a Barbie crossover. We might get a Rubik's Cube crossover. Just some random stuff that nobody cares about in Magic the Gathering. Under Hasbro's reorganization, the new Wizards and Digital division will house the assets of Wizards of the Coast with an emphasis on expanding existing games, creating new ones, and overseeing digital licensing. The other divisions will be a consumer projects division encompassing toys, while entertainment handles licensing, distribution, and production of film and television content. Multiple new video games will also be announced later today, so what do you guys think about this? It's concerning. I don't know if these were things that were planned a couple years ago. I don't know how long this has been planned. But if this is a recent decision, then clearly they haven't been paying attention. Initially, when I made videos about this, I didn't really care too much until I saw how frustrated everyone else was. Wizards is doing really well right now, but they just don't really seem to care about this one thing, this one issue. I just hope for the sake of this game that it doesn't turn into a trend factory. Like literally whatever trend is popular is going to be seen in Magic the Gathering, so it won't age well either. You know, 10 years from now, if you saw what's a trend? The fidget spinners? If you saw fidget spinners in Magic the Gathering 10 years from now, you would roll your eyes. It's gonna kind of be the same way with The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, it's popular, but 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, what? Why didn't you do a Buffy the Vampire Slayer crossover? Or a Firefly one? Why don't we get really old? It's a slippery slope because now it just means the Magic the Gathering that used to be exclusive, it used to be its own universe, is now suddenly gonna be open to whatever they want to put in there to make money. I don't know, maybe someone else can put it in better terms. But anyway, let me know what you think again. Subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the notification bell. Void here signing off. Have a wonderful day.